Hello everyone, welcome to another classic toy review here at Scorched Toys at anymoon.com. Today I am reviewing Gakkens 120 scale or thereabouts transformable ride armor toys. These toys were released in these three varieties. You get yellow, stick, or houquet / fook for those of you who are into the mispronunciation. Each version has different fascias on the motorcycle cowls. The houquet version has a stick gauntlet for no apparent reason, and a proper houquet version on the other side. The wheels spin, and the rider figures have a black hook that attaches them to the bike in what is probably an extreme example of perfect transformation. That black hook can theoretically stay attached to the bike throughout transformation into armor mode. You'd be kind of insane to try to do that, though. It's so much easier just to disconnect it. The hook, in the meantime, keeps the rider connected to the bike, so that might be worthwhile for you in some way. Let's just take a look at Stick on his own now. And first we'll disconnect the rider and take a look at the rider separately. There is very little hip mobility left and right, but it is made so that as you pull the legs forward, the legs spread apart, so it's a little easier to ride the bike. You can see there's the incorrect hip guards on the rider and the bike simultaneously. You can pull off these hip guards, but I definitely don't recommend you doing it. I don't think you were intended to be able to do that, and it is a big pain in the butt. The figure has knees that go back that far, has arms that fall off easily. They're just on a peg, as you can see, but they can rotate all the way around. No elbows to speak of, no wrists to speak of, and the pegs in the hands that hold the gun that's included with the toy break off easily. Speaking of which, on Houquet's toy there's an extra hole for attaching the included gun, which I still have on a sprue. There you go. Okay, so head goes back and forth. There's a little bit of a waist, but not much. I'm not really sure how much of a purpose that serves. The bike transforms. I normally don't show you me transforming toys because I suck at it and take forever, and it's really hard to do between a light and a camera. But this toy should have a fairly simple transformation. You just pull the seat up, and then you rotate the wheel out of the way and remove this engine. It does not come back in the next mode. Now you kind of can wiggle these down a little bit, spin them around, and then you bring this down here, and these guys rotate and come up like this. So that is the transformed ride armor. So now you take your rider figure, and you've removed a part to get here from the bike. Now you add a part that you would have had to stored separately to the figure, sort of his pelvis and chest diaper. And then you bring this hook around, hook him on to that spot right there. Almost there. And bam! Alright, it's not probably perfectly transformed. I'll have much better pictures on anymoon.com. But now you can see this kind of an armor. Not particularly good ride armor figure. As you can see, the wheels coming down here, not the stiffest thing ever. Not a whole lot of articulation to speak of. Obviously, this isn't going to compete with any modern day toys, or on a looks level, any non-transformable toy. But there you have it. There's really not much more to it. On anymoon.com, I will have comparisons to the line art and comparisons to other toys. Thanks for viewing.